Hello, everybody. This is Erin. I've already done a little bit of talking already, so I'm re-recording this. I'm trying to slow down because I was talking really fast. I've had 2.5 cups of coffee. It's 8:30 on a Sunday. I've got to go get some massive homework done in the next 2.5 days. For sure, in the next 36, I think, hours. My goal is to get two papers written today, and I'm not sure if there's another one that's due this week. And if it is, well, I know what I'm doing on Wednesday. So, um, the reason why I'm here today is because I'm just kind of doing more speculation on where I could probably be or fit in. I was when I'm gonna tell whoever watches this a slight little story is when I came out of the closet as a lesbian, my older sister said, because my nickname since I was a baby is Bear, she said, now you'll still be Bear, just a different kind of bear. And I'm just kind of like, I'm not quite sure that's how that works, because when I came out, I kind of knew a little bit about the. Damn it! I keep like seeing stuff out of the corner of my eye, and I'm thinking that somebody's home or something. I don't know. Anyway, the she says, I'm like, I don't think that's quite how that works. I might have to be a guy because I am a bigger person and I always kind of had the scruffy sideburns and stuff. And when I came out as a lesbian, the sideburns did come down to about right here. They weren't quite as huge on the chin until I was about 21 or 22. Um, but I was just, I just didn't know what to think about that. And I remember the first time I went and got the courage to go to a queer club, kind of underage queer club. I kind of got this up and down from this really skinny kind of guy, and he just, looked just, I don't know. He checked me out. I'm like, I wasn't weirded out by it. I was just kind of like, really, like the time that I want to be noticed by guys, because I was, bisexual or straight, considering myself sexual or bisexual or straight. Um, for like 18, 19 years before that. And I'm like, really? Really? So that was kind of a interesting thing where it's like almost as soon as I came out and I had the courage to go to a queer club, underage for the night or whatever, the one, when I stopped caring about being noticed by guys, one of the first things that happens to me, I'm waiting in line to go inside and there you go. I get checked out by a guy, and I'm like, really? Are you serious? So there was that. But anyway, I just kind of got this. I was thinking about it today, and I was watching something on Logo, that was on like early this morning. It was Bear Nation or Bear Country. I could look it up, but I'm lazy. And it was on Logo. I'm not all the way through with it yet, but it just kind of seemed like, well, I was kind of thinking about that whole thing. My nickname when I was a baby, and even now, my mom and my older sister still use that nickname, and I still go by it. Is Bear. So that's why my older sister said what she said, and I think you already explained that, but whatever. So so it's kind of interesting that my nickname is Bear, and I look like this, and I'm just kind of like, man, I wish there was somebody that was um, into me, pretty much. I mean, gender neutral and big and hairy. So, but that kind of brings me to, so I'm kind of wondering if, do you have to be biologically male? Do you have to be an actual gay man to be accepted in that culture? Would they make an exception for me or somebody like me into that culture if I don't, you know, I mean, they might, even if I was like, you know, biologically female or considered myself butch and had a few, had hair on my face, or if I was a, um, you know, drag king that was the burly kind. I don't know. I just I want to see if I want to ask. I'm going. Bleh, the coffee's kicking in. I want to ask somebody, and I want to kind of see like not just one person, just like somebody who's kind of been in the bear culture for a while. And I'm sorry the camera's shaking. I'm so bad. It's on my knee, and I don't have it up on a flat surface or on the floor like I usually do. So I want to ask somebody about it, and I want to see if maybe, some if in general, if bears are cool and they would be cool with that from me, because it seems like the general vibe would be like just a bunch of people I want to hang out with. I mean, I don't want to be picked up by some guy. I don't want to be, um, dating somebody in the group or anything like that. I just want to chill with some like-minded people, and it seems like bears are kind of like that. So there is that. So this brings me kind of along to another thing I wanted to talk about. Is I know people probably don't really care. It's slightly TMI, so there's that warning. Um, I have found kind of a patch of hair on my chest, and I have like small ones that are like I think most people have them, male or female or in between somewhere. Like I had for the longest time I had like long just individual long hairs that were kind of like in the middle of my breasts, and so I'd be proud of those, and I'd see like one or two, and I'd be all happy about it. And I'd be checking down my shirt all the time, like, oh yay, I got new ones, or oh yay, oh no, that one fell off, or whatever. And I don't see any now, which makes me kind of sad. But then I found like a small little patch of like 6 or 7 kind of bold hairs that was like right here, and I'm really happy about it. It's not like I mean, I'm not gonna do what I was doing to my face and to my mustache, where I was purposely shaving it so that it would come back, coarser and thicker. I'm just thinking that maybe I just feel like maybe my body is still producing the testosterone in the way it was. I feel like my voice is slightly lower before, but I think that's partially because of some of the voice exercises I was doing in class. So that could be part of it too. I don't know how that really works. Um, but I'm wondering if there's something happening in like, naturally my, that, you know, that patch just kind of popped up. So, and I'm kind of excited about it. I also have a small little patch under my chin, which part of me wants to just keep it, but I don't know. It's long enough to where I can grab at it, and I'm like, yay! But I'm so excited about it, and I'm so worried that it's gonna get torn off, and I don't want that to happen either. So I'm excited about this, the hair growth and stuff, and um, you know, it's a big, big step and a long, long way from when I was younger. And every time my mustache grew in, being so um, irked by it, and every time my sideburns grew in, being so mad about it, and just feeling so gross. I think, and there's still days that I feel gross, and I don't know what else to really say on that. I just really wish that I didn't feel that way sometimes, and sometimes I still do when it comes to like dating and stuff, and the possibilities of there or not there because of my gender identity or lack thereof. But I don't want to really get into that or stay in that mode and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get finish getting dressed. I don't have my undershirt on. You can probably kind of tell. I need to also fix my shirt so I look presentable. Kind of. I'm gonna go to school and we're kind of at the end of the wire here, so I have to really get things done. So if anybody still watches these or they ever did or whatever, I hope you're doing well. And thanks for watching. And sorry about the shaky camera.